All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Black and Blue Podcast. We're your host. I'm Britton,
And I'm Owen.
and today, I know it's been a minute since we put a video out. Life's been lifing recently. We'll just say that. Um, Summer, nothing's really happening in the NFL. Just a couple trades here and there. No big action like we saw last season. But yeah, like I said, life's been lifing. I've been working, been very busy, and school's starting back up. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to the NFL season that's coming
Yeah,
up too.
I'm pretty excited too. I've just been working recently. Summer's been great. I have no complaints. I'm not a huge fan of the heat
Yeah.
because, as you know, we live in North Carolina, where the Panthers are, and South Carolina. South Carolina's cool too. But last week, what was it like? It got up to like
Oh my
102
gosh, it was like
degrees.
90s all week, especially
Yeah, it
when
was
you work
90s.
outside like me. Golly.
You got soft hands, brother. But yeah, no, today we're just gonna bring you guys a quick draft recap. And we're just going to go into detail about that. We're just going to talk about everything that we missed.
And then after that, we'll head into some NFC South predictions.
Yeah,
Some
that's
way
right.
too early predictions for the year.
Way too early.
Way too early.
I had my mind up made after the last game of the season.
All right, so we're going to jump into this starting in the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft. We're just going to go over Panther players. If you want us to go over a first round dive through of all the players, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we definitely get that off to you guys if you want to.
So yeah, starting in the first round, the Panthers at pick numero ocho. Numero.
Oh yeah, because you're
numero ocho. Numero number 8. We picked the wide receiver Tataroa McMillan.
How you feel about that?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I hated the pick. When I saw that we picked a wide receiver in the first round, I was like, and we're back to where we started.
You know, I should put the photo up of the screenshot of the group chat that we had. He said, "What? No way! Why?"
Yeah, and like all caps. So it's just like,
and I was like, bro, it's a good pick, bro. Trust.
I do like the pick now, but like the day of pick,
no,
it just caught me off guard.
Who would you have taken instead at 6?
An edge rusher, but hear me out. I would have taken a defensive lineman because
look who they signed.
I agree. They signed a lot of players. They signed a lot of guys.
They spent $50 million on Wharton, bro. $50 million.
I guess Nick Wharton I like him. I've seen a lot of the film on him too.
Anyways, why don't you like him?
I just really thought because when you had the worst defensive in the league, when you had the worst defense in the league, rushing, passing, everything, I really thought you would take your top 10 pick and go spend it on a big stud on the defensive side. But then once I took a deeper dive into the draft, I realized that T-Mac is like the only wide receiver 1 value in the draft.
Yeah, see, that's how I looked at it too, because I was looking at it as what we're going into the season, and I was looking at all the wide receivers we have, and I was like, okay, Hunter Renfrow, like, what's he like? And he's in his 38. He's old. Not old. He's low-key kind of tough. I was looking at him. I was like, okay, he's getting a little old. I was looking at Adam Thielen. I was like, okay, Adam Thielen again.
Thielen's probably on his last year in the NFL.
Yeah, again, he's getting pretty old. I'm surprised he's doing another year. And then I'm looking at Xavier Legette, who we got from the first round last year, and I'm like, okay, he's good. I don't know if he's wide receiver 1 material yet, only because he was such a later pick in the first round. Because he was like 30, right? He was like 30.
We traded back into the first round to pick him at 32.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So 32. So yeah, he is first round. Yes, he is a first round wide receiver. I don't really know if he's a true wide receiver 1 yet. I do really like him though. He's tough. I'm not hating right now.
Like I said before, in a previous video, I think he just needs to get his hands on the jug machine.
Yeah, but he got surgery. He's at a surgery one back. Anyways, as I was saying, I was looking at those 3 guys and I was like, okay, we don't really have a wide receiver 1. And I'm looking at Jalen Coker. I'm like, okay, he's good, but again, no matter how good he had a couple good highlights like against the Cowboys.
He didn't drop a ball for like, I think in like 40 something passes.
Yeah, he's tough. He's tough. Don't get me wrong. But then I'm looking. He's just really inexperienced.
I agree.
Like he's coming undrafted.
Undrafted guy.
Again, and then I'm looking at all those players. I'm like, we don't really have a number 1 wide receiver. So I think having McMillan at wide receiver 1, at least trying him on wide receiver 1, is kind of gives something to look forward to. Because even then, at worst case scenario, you got him at 1. You probably have Legette at 2, and then probably Adam Thielen or Hunter at 3. Which that's not a terrible wide receiver lineup. That's not. That's like probably if I had to rate that.
But then you take it at Are you putting Coker at 4, or are you putting him at 3? You putting your younger guys first
I'd
before your vets?
put Coker below it only because I know that's probably Adam Thielen's like last year,
Yeah,
and he's probably going to try to go all out.
yeah,
And also, I mean, I'm sure Coker's going to play. I don't know. They're probably going to be bouncing between 3 and 4.
yeah.
I don't think it's like dead set on wide receiver. But yes, they have a lot of depth. I will say that.
I do agree because last year we got hit by the injury bug so hard. First game of the season, Derek Brown tears his meniscus, and now our defensive line, interior and exterior defensive line, is now one of our more fuller positions where we have too many guys before our 53-man cut. So I think we've done the same thing with receiver because what Leggett was dealing with an injury, but
Yeah,
he played through him. He
yeah,
played through the injury during the Eagles game that kind of cost us that game.
yeah.
If he would have taken a week or two to really rehab his hand, get his hand feeling better, I feel like we could have won that game. But now that we have really good guys filling out each wide receiver position, each defensive line position, I feel like now even if we get hurt, we have guys who are good enough to
Yeah,
play through that.
I totally agree. Like, there's depth.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think having McMillan really adds to the offense because they didn't really make any huge offensive moves in the
Mm-hmm.
offseason. I mean, assigning like a couple like Hunter again,
Yeah.
that's cool. We don't.
Renfro, yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Rico
that's
Dowdle.
cool. Yeah. Again, well, that was a steal. But
I like Dowdle.
that's cool and all. But you just have to look at it like they kind of need to get something. So
Agreed.
I don't really know who's the closest defense player after, like who was the closest defense player we could have gotten.
Jalen Walker, but Jalen Walker went
What was he? What was he?
6. He went 15
Yeah,
to
see,
the
so yeah,
Falcons.
picking a 15 with the like that just doesn't really make much
The only reason I hate that he went to the Falcons
because
is now that
he's from Carolina.
no, that was James Pierce. He
Oh
also went
yeah,
to the
yeah,
Falcons though.
yeah, yeah,
But I hate now that because there was so much media attention on Jalen Walker saying, "Oh, the Panthers are going to pick him at 8," and then he falls all the way down to 16 or 15 to the Falcons. So now we have to play him twice a year instead of just once
it'll be fine. He's a
every
rookie.
other year or something like that.
So yeah, so overall, you're feeling like you
I do
hated it,
like
but
to
you like it
pick
now.
now. I do like to pick now more now that I've really had time to dig deep and really realize that's probably the best guy on the
Yeah,
board.
I personally loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great pick. Second up in the draft,
Second round pick.
second round pick, I got Jimmy Horn Jr.
That's not second.
Sorry, guys, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong stats. Whoops. I'm skipping over.
So our second round guy is Nick Scorton.
Yeah.
Out of where's he from?
He's from Texas A&M.
Oh yeah.
Texas A&M. Sorry about that, guys. And he was 51st overall edge rusher.
Yep.
So again, we got some pieces that we needed. Another defense piece that we needed.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when they traded up from 57th with the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
They traded for 51st.
We did like a whole bunch of trade swaps.
Yeah, they got like the 85th, the 122nd, and 208th. Mm-hmm. So it was a whole bunch of random stuff. But yeah, Nick Scorton. No, I'm excited to see him play. Mm-hmm. I watched him play in Texas A&M. He was pretty tough. I can't even lie.
So the grade on according to ESPN, the grade that we got from him is an 82. Overall ranking, I think out of everybody, he was 64. We got him at 51.
Yeah.
And then his position rank, he's the 11th best edge on the board. There was a lot of good edge in this draft, I would say. A lot of good edge rushers. I like him. I think I've seen a lot of film on him recently. It looks good. It looks like a good pick.
Yeah. I'm not expecting to see crazy amount from him.
No, not out of his rookie year.
Yeah, he'd be decent.
Honestly, I think we drafted the 2 edge guys because we really addressed the interior defensive line in free agency with Bobby Brown, who's the one guy from the Chiefs.
Wharton.
Yes.
Or just like $50 million 4 years, something crazy.
Yeah, it was a really good contract. But he's a good guy. Him next to Derek Brown, holy crap.
Well, but if you actually watch Wharton's highlights and also Derek Brown, you look at their stats, you're like, dude, they don't have any sacks. But then you watch and you see how they stop the rush.
Exactly.
And then you look how many average rushing yards that they have against the Panthers. Teams, it was like they averaged almost like 3, 4, or no, it was more. That was like 4 to 5 yards a rush.
Yeah, in fantasy terms, if your running back was going up against the Panthers,
yeah,
you better start that running back.
Yeah, the only person that didn't do good, and I said, and you can go back to the video, the only running back that had an under 100-yard game that I remember was Saquon Barkley.
To be fair, it was
because you said he was going to go crazy, and I was like, no, he's not, and he had like 80 yards or 70.
Still pretty solid though.
It's solid, but you said he was gonna have like 100, like 200
Okay, to
on
be
us.
fair, that game was a really low scoring game than I thought it
Oh
would
yeah,
be.
because Jalen Hurts got injured. Remember?
Oh, that's right. He went out with what was it, concussion?
Yeah, that was also when that was also how they lost to the Washington
Yeah,
when Kenny Pickett went out there. You remember? And he did like the
throwing
little spin
ducks.
thing. Yeah, I felt bad for him.
He tried to pump fake. And he throws them. Yeah,
That's all right. He has more rings than
yeah,
Panthers do. So.
yeah. Anyway, so Nick Scorton is a 6'3", 257 edge rusher out of Texas A&M. We picked him at 51. And then that was it for the second round. So moving into the third round, we picked our guy. I think we had a couple picks here
The
in the
third round?
third. No, I don't think we had a third round.
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
It was again an edge rush from Old Miss.
Yeah, Princely
Princely
Umanimilan. I probably butchered this name so
actually
bad.
sounded pretty good.
So his position rank is a 15. His overall rank is 89. The grade we got on him was a 74. So we got about a C.
Yeah, I don't really think like I was looking at this draft and I didn't think like I thought Dan Morgan did pretty good.
Yeah, I think the whole front office did amazing.
I don't think they went like crazy or anything.
No, it wasn't like.
But then again, this draft I don't remember there being like huge.
There wasn't.
Prospect.
There's not a lot of. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna say this with as much love as I can. Talent. There wasn't a lot of.
This isn't no like 2018 draft.
Yeah, this wasn't 2023 with Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud,
Yeah,
Will Levis, Anthony Richardson, all these guys. Yeah, we're just gonna stop it right after Bryce Young.
talking about the Titans and Colts quarterback, bro.
The one who's probably not even going to be on the roster. Second one's fighting for his starting job.
Bro.
Saw that mayonnaise, bro. Anyway, so he's 6'4", 244 out of Ole Miss. Again, great picks. I like this guy. I haven't really seen a lot of film on him, though, I will say. So, yeah. So
Yeah, I'm excited to see him.
Umanamilan out of Ole Miss at pick number 77.
Yeah, so 7-7 overall, third round. That was actually when they traded up to secure him.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I'm sure they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
We need the edge rushers. So
yeah. So moving on into the fourth round, goes a little while. Pick 114. We take Trevor Etienne. This is a very interesting pick. Not a lot of people like this pick. It got a grade 60 on the overall rankings. 114. Trevor Etienne, 5'9", 198 out of Georgia. He was a stud at Georgia. Because my dad is a big Georgia fan, so I grew up watching Georgia football at
I'm not
home.
even from Georgia.
Well, he's been a Georgia fan like his entire life.
Yeah, whatever. I believe.
So position rank out of running backs, he's 14. Overall ranking, he's 147. We got a 60 on the grading scale. I don't know. It's just tough. So I'm gonna read this pre-analysis or this pre-draft analysis on him. ETN runs behind his pads and accelerates through the line as an inside runner. He makes late cuts between the tackles and makes defenders miss in space without losing much forward momentum. Golly. ETN ran well at the combine and is a threat to rip off long runs when he gets a crease. He flashes as a route runner and is dangerous after the catch. He follows his block and explodes upfields on screens. That came from Steve Munich. So
I'm gonna be honest. That's all you. I don't know much about him. I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
Trevor Etienne, I don't know. I didn't really watch because I'm more of a pro guy in my family than a college guy.
Yeah.
So when I saw Trevor Etienne, I was more confused, like how I was with T-Mac. Because by this point, we had already brought in Rico Dowdle. I think he's just a filler spot right now, while Jonathan Brooks is on IR with his ACL tear.
Yeah.
So I think right now he's kind of a filler spot, but he's not bad. I think having those three in there, you have mainly Chuba and Dowdle, because Dowdle's only on a 1 year contract. So
like
he could be out.
$4 million or something.
Yeah, he could be out after this year. Trevor Etienne, I don't even know. Can you look up his contract?
Yeah.
Because he would have a fourth round contract, which might be 2 years.
Yeah, let's pull it up. It is a 4-year, $5 million contract.
So yeah, so he's got a 4-year deal.
So he signed and it got $1 million and guaranteed $1 million.
So again, he's a filler spot till JB gets back, I think. Other than that, I think they're going to throw him in there in the run game. I think he's going to be used a lot in the passing game because Chuba wasn't really used that much in the passing game. I feel like I could be wrong,
Uh,
but like I don't remember us doing a lot of check downs. Now, the first couple weeks in the season,
nah.
there was a
They did
ton
a
of
whole bunch
check
of
downs.
screen. Nah, they did this do the screen
Yeah, like
pass, and
the end of last year and then the beginning
yeah.
of
I
this
felt like
year,
almost every yeah, like the first like 4 weeks, it
it
felt like
was
it was
nothing
all
but
screen
screens on
pass.
like 3rd and 15. I'm like, what are we doing? But now that Bryce has confidence, he can actually take a shot on 3rd and 10s, 3rd and longs. So I am excited. I'm really excited for this season, guys.
Same. I think we all are. I think I speak for like all of us when I say I'm super excited. I'm just excited because they actually might have a shot at the playoffs. So
I don't even care about players. I just winning record would be
oh
nice. Just a
no,
winning
they'll have
record.
a winning record. You hear it right
Like
now. You hear from me. You hear from I don't know if I put your name in it, but my word. I don't know if you have Brandon's word.
all right. So moving on into the 5th round, we take at 140 Cam Jackson. We traded with the Giants to get this pick. It's a defensive tackle, 6'6", 328 out of Florida. Uh, Position rank at 21, overall ranking at 189. The grade we got was a 9. That's a 52.
Why does the grade just keep going down?
Yeah. So this one might be a little bit of a reach, maybe. It says he's an effective 2-gap run defender. So again, we got
Stop
another
the run. Something.
run stopper.
There's another
Honestly,
piece.
this might just be another filler piece.
I think there's one more thing, like just in case.
This guy might be a Derek Brown uh, mirror piece. If you get what I'm saying. I think Derek Brown is going to mold this guy and kind of be his mentor while going into the season. So I am
I mean, that would be awesome.
because
Yeah,
let's
that'd
be
be.
honest, this guy's not going to start. When you have
No.
Derek Brown, Bobby Brown the third,
Kershaw Warren.
exactly, Nick Scorton,
Yeah.
Princely on the other side,
Yeah. No. They're
he's
definitely.
not going to start. I think he's going to be a Derek Brown replacement at this point. If Derek Brown, fingers crossed, goes down again, we don't want that to happen. But if he unfortunately does go down
Yeah, we already
again,
got a piece.
we have somebody to replace him.
Yeah, I can see Jackson replacing him for that, especially like you said, if he's like mentoring and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be real, because DJ Woonham, he did okay, but he wasn't Derek Brown, which was really unfortunate. And that's what led up a lot of run stuff was just that middle. We didn't really have a big guy in the middle because our big guy Derek Brown was out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think again this is just going to be a Derek Brown filler piece.
Yeah, I think you're right on that, man.
So after that, we did dip down back into still in the 4th round, I think. No, 5th round, excuse me. Still in the 5th round, we trade with Baltimore to pick up a tight end, Mitchell Evans. He is 6'5", 258 out of Notre Dame. 8th best tight end in the draft, 97th rank overall, and a 71 on the grading scale. So not too bad. It says that Evans tied for the quickest 10-yard split among all tight ends at the combine, and that burst shows on his tape.
Wait, what was it? What was it out of 10? Or what was the speed?
It didn't say. It just says tied the quickest 10-yard split among all tight ends at the draft or at the combine.
I mean, we were talking about this earlier before the video. You don't really need to be fast speed tight end.
No,
That's what
they were saying
yeah, we were
because we
literally
were
just talking
talking
about
about like how if I had a second chance in life, I would go back and play tight end or something,
Yeah.
play some type of football. I don't really feel like exposing my weight on YouTube, so
I don't know.
keep it
I feel like
there.
I'd rather be like a musician if I had to pick.
Yeah.
If I had to switch.
Yeah.
I was surprised you didn't say
But
that.
yeah, so Evan Mitchell, he's not horrible. It says he's quick, which honestly, with a tight end, because we saw that with Brock Bowers too. Brock Bowers is quick and he's big. If you're quick and big, you got speed and you got strength, you're not going to be able to go
some
down.
highlights from like just the other day. I was like, bro, I didn't know he was that tough.
Who, Brock Bowers?
Yeah.
He's
I
tough.
mean, I knew he was like an amazing rookie.
So it says he's quick, can make the first defender miss, and runs hard after the catch. Which honestly,
we're probably not going to see him play next year.
I don't know because
Right.
what did we re-sign Tommy Tremble? Is he on a 1-year deal?
No,
Or is he still on his contract?
He's on contract.
Because honestly, because I know Tommy Tremble tested waters and he didn't come back, or was it Terrace Marshall Jr.? Because I know Eddie Pinheiro tested waters and he's not coming back.
Yeah, he left.
But he hasn't signed anywhere, has he? He might be a free agent.
Yeah, it was a 2-year.
Is he still on his contract?
We should be knowing this stuff, bro. Tommy Tremble contract ends and after 2026 season. So yeah, he has another year.
So he just re-signed. So he's on a 2-year deal now.
So yeah.
So yeah,
That's for
I
$10
mean,
million.
that
was March 9th,
But then if you think about it
2025.
this way, we got 3 tight ends now. We got Evan Mitchell.
Again, we're probably not going to see him play unless
he might be practice squad, to be honest. But if he's quick like that, why wouldn't you start him? I mean, unless there's something on his film that the front office just doesn't like. Might be blocking.
I feel like 2 tight ends is enough, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you still got to fill out the 53-man roster.
Oh, so. But just in case something happens, God forbid. But who's up next?
So after him, that's the end of the 5th round. Heading into the 6th, which actually has one of my favorite players from the draft that we've taken. From all the way from 220 or from 208, pick 208. We got the worst grade on this guy, but I love this pick.
Jimmy Horn?
Jimmy Horn Jr.
What?
35th position rank, 310th overall with a 34 grade rank on it.
34?
30.
Okay, wait. Okay. Sidetrack. What are the ratings below that? Like, what are some of the other players that come after him? What are their ratings?
So we'll look at 209.
Just give me like what is that? The Eagles?
Yeah, 209
what
from the Eagles.
What did they get graded on theirs?
They took an edge. He's a grade 56. So honestly, I think
because I feel like once you get to like the 300s, I'm like, come on, like what you think you're gonna get 100 down there? Yeah, sure.
For Jimmy Horn, I think it's such a low grade because I think he's just got such low. He's small. He's a tiny guy. He is.
What's his height and weight?
5'8", 174. That is very tiny in this league.
It's like how much I weigh, but 5'8".
But he's quick. He's very, very quick. It says Horn's a small slot receiver who ran well at the combine and averaged a 10.3 yard per punt return in 2024 at Colorado. He's tough going over the middle and is a threat after the catch. Mm-hmm. So basically, this guy speed kills. I've seen a lot of his tape, especially through Panther Blueprint, which is on YouTube. Go check that out. I love watching it. We might do a react on it. We'll see.
You know who I was just thinking about when you mentioned him? Devontae Smith.
How tall is he?
His weight's 170.
So he's 170.
So and he's 6 foot.
So he's 6 foot 170.
So he got 4 inches on,
but 4 inches shorter. And
but 4 pounds heavier. Dude, me and him are on the same build.
Yeah.
6 foot 170. Yeah, that's about. He has a 6'+". He has a 6'6" wingspan. So yeah. But honestly, at wide receiver, and you guys can correct us if we're wrong. Say down below. I don't feel like you have to be that big for wide receiver. I don't think you have to be very strong.
It depends.
All that matters because yes.
Remember the first play?
You're not going to break that many tackles. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here.
The
whole point is to grab it and run. Yes, you're going to get tackled. You're going to get tackled. I don't think you're going to have a crazy stiff arm. I don't think you're going to have like crazy blocks. I don't think you're going to have crazy like trucks. You're just going to run.
But if you look at like really dominant receivers right now, let's take I'm trying to think more than just one guy because the first guy I'm thinking of is A.J. Brown on the Eagles.
But he's like 220 though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like 220,
you want to be a bigger guy, but to be fair, if you're tiny, you want to use your speed to your advantage.
Yeah, but you also have to look at speed too. So let's look at Devontae. Devontae's 40-yard was it was 4.4. It was a 4.4.
Jeez.
And then AJ Brown's 40 time was 4.49. That's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, moving. What, like
I thought this would be a little bit faster.
50 more pounds, and he's running 0.7.
Yeah,
slower.
But then let's look at
0.07 slower.
Have you seen Tyreek Hill's 40-yard time?
Mm-mm.
It was 4.2.
4.29.
Oh yeah, I guess technically 4.3. So again, pretty crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that was kind of like a side topic. But Aaron Rodgers ran a 4.7.
What?
Dude, you know
AB ran a 4.47.
You know what Tom Brady's was?
It was low.
It's like did you know it's like faster than us?
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Tom Brady is faster than us, bro.
Probably. I wouldn't.
It was like
because you train your whole almost your whole collegiate career to run 140 yard or like a couple 40-yard dashes.
Well, yeah, he's a professional athlete. Of course, he's
doing that. 5'1". I
That's
don't know, man. I feel like I can run a 5'1".
No. Have you ever actually tried to run one?
No. Well, yeah, a couple times.
He went in cargo shorts. Let me put it that way. I was actually just watching that, and I know we kind of went offside, but I was watching his draft video, And whenever they had the players take off their shirts, like spin around to show off their physique and stuff, which I think is kind of weird.
He had like a dad bod or something like
It wasn't necessarily dad bod. He was just kind of built like that one lifeguard that doesn't look like he can save you in the pool.
that.
Like he looks like that one lifeguard where you're like, why are you a lifeguard, man?
Why are you here?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Like he looks like the kind of lifeguard that has like the sunscreen just on the nose and stuff. That's the best way to describe it. But they said he had like what? He had pistachio ice cream every night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't think his diet was the best.
I saw they said something similar with Jaden Daniels, but it was with VR. It was he practices in VR, and they're saying that. And it actually reminded me of if you guys have seen Cars 3. It reminded me of Cars 3, where it's like
Lightning McQueen gets on the machine.
and also the other people that were using the machine. So, anyways, next up.
That's the last guy.
Oh, I thought they traded for one more.
No, I couldn't find anybody in the 7th.
Yeah. Okay.
So that brings the end to our
draft
recap. Just the players, our thoughts on them.
Yeah, we'll put it I mean, I guess this isn't, but from now on we're gonna try to do like segments. Mm-hmm. So you'll see a segment below. So, anyways, next segment, let's get right into it. NFC South predictions, bro.
We're gonna leave the Panthers for last.
Just yeah, totally. You want to start off with
Let's pull up.
Buccaneers. Let's do Buccaneers.